All right, good Monday morning, everybody.
Good morning, everyone. We are like at the home stretch here, like
We
the
are.
countdown for Thanksgiving.
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days away. All right, so the holiday dinner will cost less this year, so that's really good news. The average cost for this year's dinner for 10 people is $58. That's about a 5% drop from 2023, but still 19% higher than before the pandemic, so we're still kind of feeling those high prices. But the centerpiece of the meal, a turkey, has really helped bring down the overall cost, according to the Farm Bureau Federation. The average price for a 16-pound turkey is $25. So that's
Not bad.
yeah, not bad at all. So all right, so what are the side dishes that are popular in your household?
The must-have. Okay, so like mac and cheese, green beans, of
Yeah.
course, green bean casserole, yams, of course.
Oh yeah, I love yams. So I'm not a really big green bean casserole person.
Really?
I didn't grow up with it. My mom didn't make it, but I know
Yeah.
like so many people, and they get like the onions.
Yeah.
Like I mean that does sound good. We definitely so stuffing.
Oh yeah, stuffing.
Yeah.
How can I forget about that?
Yeah, and the gravy. I love. My mom has a stuffing recipe. It's the only one that I really like. But the stuffing, we'll do regular green beans, sometimes corn.
Corn, yeah.
But definitely the yams. Oh, I love that.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Cranberry jelly. Do you like it or no?
I do, yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
Two of my kids don't like it. My son loves it. Now I'm old school. Like my mom, it was the can. I like the canned jelly. That's my favorite.
That's probably the most controversial part of Thanksgiving
Yes.
is the cranberry, right?
Yeah.
You either love it or you hate it.
Yeah. And some people like the ones where there's actual like the cranberry, like it's almost like a relish where there's like you can see like the cranberry. It's good, it tastes good, but I guess I just grew up with like that canned jelly and you see the rings.
Yeah, that's what you expect now. You gotta have the rings.
You gotta
or
have the
it's-
rings.
It's no good.
Oh, yeah. So
No.
now we're getting hungry.
Yeah, now we have 3 days to wait.
Yeah, we have
When we started out this conversation, it was like, oh my God, 3 days, we're almost there. And now it's like, oh gosh, 3
Yeah,
days.
it's gonna be long, 3 long days.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jennifer. Let's take a look at our local headlines on this Monday morning. Albemarle County Police is asking for your help identifying a person of interest in an armed robbery yesterday. It happened at the 7-Eleven on Route 29 next to Greenbrier Drive just before 5 a.m. The suspect is believed to be a man in his 20s. He was seen wearing a black hoodie, black pants, and a face mask. Police do not know which direction he left or how much cash was taken. There's also no surveillance images available at this time, at least. Ruckersville Volunteer Fire Department responded to a house fire on Saturday night. When firefighters arrived, much of the house was already burning, you can see here. It took several hours for the crew to contain those flames. Assistance was provided by 4 other volunteer fire companies. No one was at home at the time, luckily, and there were no reported injuries. It's still unknown how this fire began. Experts say food is not the only thing people are struggling with during the holidays. It can also be a difficult time for those trying to stay sober. The clinical director for Addiction Allies in Charlottesville says family events may include drinking socially. And a way to prevent yourself from relapsing is making sure you have a strategy in case things become too much. There's also something you can do to take care of yourself after a trigger can make the holidays smoother. So taking care of yourself afterward is also important. And some good news. Gas prices fell by 3 cents in the past 2 weeks. The national average for a gallon is now $3.06 per gallon. That's according to AAA. That's an almost 50% drop from about 5 months ago. And it's also 31 cents less than the price was this time last year. Here in Virginia, a gallon of regular will cost you about $2.96. That's a full 10 cents lower than the national average. And Albemarle County is even cheaper at $2.95. A lot of people will be hitting the roadways in the coming days.
Overall, it doesn't look too bad if you're going to be traveling across the eastern half of the country. There'll be a couple of rain showers here or there. Looks like most of the snow this week is going to be across the western Great Lakes. So not too bad conditions if you're going to be hitting the highways and byways. For us, we're getting our day off to a cold start. We'll see a fair amount of sunshine today. We'll get up to 61. Could see some showers develop after midnight, but that should be out of here by Tuesday morning. Clearing and breezy, still in the low 60s. Then we start to turn cooler Wednesday. sunny and 55. Thanksgiving Day is going to be a wet one. The steadiest rain in the morning, occasional showers Thanksgiving afternoon. We'll get up to about 52. That's below average. And then even colder conditions expected Friday into the weekend. We're talking mid to upper 40s with temperatures Sunday only in the upper 30s for the valley and low 40s for Central Virginia. And those below average temperatures, normal highs should be in the mid 50s. Those below average temperatures are going to be with us throughout much of next week. So many areas will struggle to reach the 40s next week. Really going to start to feel more like,
a
December.
cold start, to December. I feel like we've been in a pattern recently where around midweek, Thursday, Wednesday, we have the rain come in. And then by the weekend, it clears out, but
It'll clear, but it's going to be cold.
it'll be cold on the back end.
Yes.
All right, thank you, David. And thank you guys for joining us this morning. Here's a live look at traffic. This is on Afton Mountain I-64. Things are moving smoothly on this Monday morning. I hope you guys have a great Monday, a great start to the work week. We'll see you again on 29 News at noon.